We're trying a super bronzy day wear makeup look on Tanika. Using a greyish brown cream contour on her face before foundation to sculpt her face. Like sculpting her face with a greyish brown cream contour.
हमेशा इतना excitedly बोलता है. Now we are going to use the color corrector. Now we are going to use the color corrector. Now making me a bigger bandar.
I am using a little extra color corrector around her mouth and then a little bit corrector around her eyes. I'm going to use like foundation, but maybe not so much also because the skin is mostly pretty clear. And slightly dab over the contour so that it doesn't look muddy or grey. We actually are not using too much foundation.
हाँ मैं बोल रही हूँ.
Like this is where your face needs most foundation because it has pigmentation.
You know the way you keep your makeup, Ankush.
It's very pretty.
Just don't show it to anybody with OCD. वो उसको heart attack आ जाएगा.
Okay. So now concealer under her eyes. यहाँ पे. Yeah, and यहाँ पे.
Like why is the trend against nature? Why does everything want to be lifted? Hey, gravity तो इधर है ना? हर चीज lift करो.
So this is where the sun would hit her face, and that's where you bronze. And let's blend it out. Using a lighter concealer on the center of her face to make her face look longer. को नहीं समझ आ रहा ना ये सब. But okay, now you'll see the difference.
मैं कोशिश कर रही हूँ but
You'll see the difference. Wait. This will. Do you not see how ऐसा V बन रहा है?
भी मुझे दिख रहा है.
This part is the brightest
yeah,
part.
It is.
About
That
your
I
face.
see. That I understand. वो लड़की जो सबसे अलग है.
Not too much of color, but at least a little bit. So I'm gonna put the blush very high up on her face. So it makes her face look lifted. Like this is where you usually put highlighter, but I'm going to put blush here. A little bit here. Now see, doesn't it look more lifted? Your face.
Yeah.
अब हम करेंगे face को powder. We're doing the bright under eyes वाला effect. So I'm going to press the powder puff on her skin so that we set the makeup without making it look powdery. Okay. And when you set your blush with a powder puff, वो already हल्का हो जाएगा.
Contour को मत हल्का करियो.
Contour को नहीं कर. Contour को मैं contour से ही set करूँ. Okay. And now for the under eyes. For the under eyes, I will set it with a lighter powder, with a translucent powder. So I'm going to lighten her under eyes, make a cut here. I'm going to use a brown gel liner to line her lips. No?
Hello, Mama.
I love this color. नहीं अच्छा लगा तू? कर लूँगा अच्छा.
Ooh, it's a very nice color.
And I'm going to lighten it just from the middle.
Look तो complete lips से ही होता है. This is your least favorite bit.
I think eyebrows and lips I struggle with. But anyway, oh look at this.
If I ever get fillers, this is how my lips will look. है ना? The hell है?
कर रहा हूँ. Just want to highlight this. Blend everything in.
Very.
But it's do you realize it's fitting.
It's fitting. Yeah, with the rest of the makeup. इस पे तो और भी अच्छा लग रहा है mirror में.
I'm gonna start by covering her entire eyelid with concealer, but just a little bit. Already looks so much bigger.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a tapered but flat brush. I'm going to take a transition shade, dust off the excess. So you can feel where her socket is, feel where your socket is and put the transition shade over that. So somewhere here. Same on this side, over her crease. taking a line from her lower lash line, I'm just going to stamp this into the end of the eyebrow. Like this. And just blend it. That's exactly what I'm going to do here also. And this is just our transition shade right now. So basically the transition shade is going only in the outer corner because there's not much space in the inner corner. Take the same brush, take a darker brown and just stamp it really inside her socket. Inside her socket. And I'll just blend it outwards. That's it. Yeah. See? Yeah? I will not pull it up too much. I'll just end it here. It's adding some dimension now. And see. Oh, yeah. Do you see it's making this lid
Like
look so much bigger.
there's a definition of the lid
Yeah,
space.
yeah. Taking from her eyebrow, just take it down to the nose. This area. Like accentuate this area.
ये क्यों किया तूने?
So that your lid shape is more defined.
Ah, okay.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Like if I do this,
हाँ.
तेरा ये area निकल के आएगा.
क्या करते हैं यार?
It's supposed to be a day wear look, so we're not doing too much. We're going to take a very light shade and stamp it on her inner corners like this and pull it in. Like where you feel the socket, uske andar you need to put this lighter color. You see how that's opening up your eyes?
Yeah, ऐसे.
Do you see a comparison?
Yeah.
Now see? Yeah. Now I'm just lightly going to put the transition shade under her eyes so that her eyes look a little bigger. Like this. From here, connect it to the eyebrow again. You can take a gold or a nude liner. Upar dekh. Just apply it. Now see? Do you see the difference between the two eyes?
Visible है ये.
Yeah. So how much bigger the eyes look. So take a lighter concealer and just accentuate the brow bone. And now just dab it.
Yeah.
Hainaa?
I think the whole look together is coming out very nicely.
Do a smoky line on her eyes. So instead of a liner, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some eyeshadow very close to her lash line for some definition. Just very, very close to her lash line. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a dark brown, look up, gently going to tap it on the outer corners, only the outer corners, and connect the two. I love it. कैसा लग रहा है तुझे?
अच्छा लग रहा है.
One more trick you should do is, because we put a lighter eyeshadow here, sometimes what happens is you lose definition of the shape of the eye. So look up, I'll take a liner pen and I'll just pull it in, only on the inner part of the eye. Look at the difference.
दिख रहा है.
Do it with the kajal also. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Like her face looks longer because her inner corners are bright, her under eyes are bright, her chin is bright, her nose is bright. So the entire focus comes on the length of the face. I'm actually using an eyeshadow to make the contour bolder.
Oh yeah, ये अच्छा है.
This is what you wanted, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to concentrate the mascara on the outer lashes and definitely get a mascara that curls your lashes. We're losing light and she's faster, so she's just doing it herself. Oh. Look at how big her eyes look.
शर्म आ रही है मुझे.
Okay, she's here. Show them your look. And that's her full face of makeup with a lot of contouring, bronzing, a bold lip, neutral eyes. And I think this suits her so much. Her eyes look lifted. They also look bigger. I really like it. What do you think?
I think it looks fab.
She's looking like an influencer.
Yeah, I am looking like an influencer.